Okay, we had a brief interruption, so I'm back looking at my rectangular prism as laid out on this net, or rather, the net of my rectangular prism. All I've done so far is I've labeled the different sides so that I know exactly what measurements correspond to which shape. Now I see here that I have this rectangle that is 3 by 7. It's the same as this one. I'm going to label that one A. Both of them are A. I have this rectangle that's 2 by 3. 2 by 3, I'm going to call that B. And then finally I see this rectangle here that is 2 by 7 and call that C. I'm going to call this one C. Now the next steps are a little simpler than the problem that we looked at earlier because these are all rectangles, so I only need one formula. Length times width equals area. So for A, that means that we have 3 times 7 equals 21, and that is units squared. We have B. B is 2 times 3, so that is 6 units squared. And C, we have 7 times 2, and that equals 14, so that's 14 units squared. Now I've found the area of all these surfaces. My next step is to add them all together. However, I must remember I have 2 of each of these. I have 2 side A's, I have 2 side C's, and 2 side B's, or shape, I should say, shape A, shape B, shape C. So before I add them, well, there's 2 different ways that I could do this. Because I know there's 2 of all of them, I can add them together and then multiply it by 2. Or I can add them together or multiply each one by 2 and then add them together. So what that would look like is I could do 21 plus 6, which gives me 27, and then add 14, which gives me 41, and then I could multiply 41 times 2. So that would give me 82 units squared. Or, like I said, I could add each of these together twice. So 21 plus 21 gives me 42. 6 plus 6 gives me 12. And 14 plus 14 gives me 28. And then add those together. So then that would be 28 plus 12. I chose these because I know that makes a 10. So that gives me 0, 40, and then 40. Or I can just do that down here. Plus 42 gives me 82. So either way, we have 82 units squared. And you know what I'll do? I'll double box this like that, just so that it's very clear that that is my final answer. It doesn't matter which way you choose, whether you add each of these together twice and then add them all together, or add them all together then multiply it by 2. Each way gives us the same answer.